Somewhere along the line in this process, a new creature is born. A good husband, a good father, and you take on new responsibilities in your life. It doesn't get any easier. I would do things that I had to do, but I would just do it to get through it until it was over so I could do nothing again. Once you work your butt off, if you're blessed enough to give yourself this opportunity and grind your face off, the first thing I suggest that you do it is with all these steps. Probably take you every bit of the time that you're in here if you do it thoroughly. Put your time and effort and energy and wait and listen to Grumpy telling you it just takes time when you don't want to hear it. Scratch and claw, set yourself a goal and work toward it. When you accomplish whatever that goal is, a star is born. Because you realize, wow, I've never had this before. Now I get why people work towards something. It was worth it and I appreciate it. I'm gonna hold on to it, and that hunger builds.
When you start training yourself and these changes start taking place within you, inside of you, not just up here, because here we know to do things. But when you start doing things because you feel it in here, the simple things like making your bed, that's why we have you do that. One little bitty act that you can do that you've never done before in your life. So right out the gate, right when you get out of bed, you're doing something different with your life. And hopefully that sets the precedence for the rest of the day until you learn to surrender and say, I'm going to do this differently and I'm going to do it someone else's way.
The more you accomplish, you get that hunger, and it's what's next. Well, if I went this far, how far can I go? I was a junkie and homeless 3 years ago. I want to see how far I can go, because everything that I'm currently doing, this voice inside my head told me was not possible. Everybody wants you to get better, but we've trained the whole world to expect failure from us. So everybody's sitting around just waiting for you to mess it up. So you get that little bit of sweet victory too, man. You're blowing people's minds. You're putting an end to the stigma with everything that you accomplish. With this right here, this defies logic. We've built a spiritual refuge for the whole world to witness. When you walk up on this porch, this was built by the worst of the worst. Junkies, incapable of being honest. We were the type that people didn't want their daughters to date. We were the type that society had given up on. And look at what's came from this. This is all from a bunch of drunks. As a Christian, without forcing beliefs or anything, like, there is no way that these steps were not divinely inspired. That two human dudes just sat in a room and hashed it out and designed this program so perfectly. The millions and millions of lives that it saved, it's worldwide. So I think as long as we continue to keep this as our foundation, this is what we push, this is what we enforce, then we will always have God's blessing.
True, yeah, true.
That's
one hell of a way to put it.
Hey. So everything that you're doing, hold your head up high and be bold about it, because you're defying all expectations.